Good afternoon, I'm Mrs. Vingo and I'm going to be showing you today Purple Mash. I'm going to be showing you how to log in, how to find your children's to-dos, how to check if you've received any feedback from your teacher, and how to respond to that and attach things to an email. So let's get started. Here we have the home screen for Purple Mash. So your home screen will look like this. Down here, you'll have your recent logins. You'll be able to click on your child's name and hopefully their login details will be saved and you can just log in. Their home screen will look a little bit like this. Okay, here you'll have at the top some alerts that your children have been given. That's where they may have been set work, or they may have received some feedback, or they may have been sent an email from their teacher. And you may also see rewards coming up. Rewards means that your child has done a piece of work and the teacher has rewarded them something. They can play the little video and see what they've received their reward for. So let's go to alerts. I can see here that I've received a comment for a piece of work that I've done. It says, "I think you need to have another look at your spellings here, John. Give it another go." You can then go to that comment and it will open the piece of work that the teacher wants you to have another look at. When I'm leaving, I can either save and exit, or I can exit. I haven't made any changes, so I'm not going to save this time. Going back to the home page, there's a button you can press to see where your child's work is set. It's under to-dos. This is the work that your teacher has asked your child to do. You click on the red tick, to-dos, and it will take you to the work that has been set. You can see any dialogue between the teacher and the child here on each piece of work. And you can see if you have been reset a piece of work that you may need to start it again. We're going to have a look at 3 different types of to-dos that have been set by the teacher for John today. The first is a quiz. I simply press start and it will open up a quiz style assignment where I need to pick the correct adjective for each sentence. John can play all 10 questions here. And when he has finished, he can simply save and exit. There are 2 options here. I can just save my work if I've not quite finished and need to come back to it, or I can save and hand in to the teacher. If I press that, the teacher will be able to see the score and respond to your child as appropriate. I'm now going to go back. It will ask me if I'm sure I want to exit. And I want to see what other to-dos do I need to do. Here I've got a writing task. It says, can you write a sentence for each picture? So I'm going to open this to-do by pressing start. And I will see that the teacher has put 2 pictures in and I need to type underneath. I just click into the box and then I can type my sentence. If I need to stop this piece of work because I'd like to go and research some facts about an octopus, I can save it and come back to it. I just go to this drop-down menu at the top here and I select Save. Now my piece of work has been saved and I know I can come back to it later on. Again, I can save and exit or exit once I've finished with that piece of work. If my teacher has not put a picture here and I were to be choosing my own animal, I can do that by pressing on the green arrow. I can either add a picture from my PC or I can use the bank of pictures up here. It's a bit like clip art. When I open it up, I can see lots of options. So I can just drag an animal of my choice onto the picture here. If I would like to get rid of that one, I simply can drag it into the bin. Once I've finished, I'm going to save and exit. And when that piece of work is complete, I will be able to hand it in to my teacher by pressing hand in. And I can leave a note for my teacher. I can use some of the emojis at the bottom. I could even record a voice note if I wanted to. That has now disappeared from my to-dos because it's been handed into my teacher. I'll see it when she gives me some feedback or if she or he sets it to be redone. Okay, there is one more piece of work here. You will notice that once I've finished a piece of work, it goes green. That means it's done. And if I've still got something to do, it will be blue. And it will say over here how many days I have left to complete that piece of work. So it puts them always into chronological order for you. Here I've got a voiceover lesson for my chatter lesson. Chatter is the spoken word lesson or activity. So I'm going to open the Big 5 Safari. The teacher has asked me to add voiceovers here as if I were on a Safari. I can see that this has got multiple pages. When I go along, I should be able to see my teacher has added in the Big 5. And she wants me to add a voiceover for each of them. You can add a voiceover by using this microphone icon at the top. You will need to allow your device to use a microphone. So if you're on a laptop or an iPad, you'll probably get a pop-up saying, do you want to allow Purple Mash access to your microphone? And you'll need to click yes. You click on that, and at the bottom, you'll see a button called record. You're just going to hit record. And just like I said, it's going to pop up saying, can it use my microphone? I need to allow. And then I will see this box here. I can then record my sentence. On your left, you will see an elephant, the biggest of the Big 5 animals. Elephants have tusks that are made of ivory, which means they are susceptible to being hunted by poachers. If I want to listen back to my voice recording, I just press play. On your left, you will see an elephant. And when I'm happy with it, I press done. This page now has a recording attached. My microphone has turned blue up here. I can also type in the box underneath. When I've finished, it's exactly the same. If I need to stop halfway through, I can save by going to the drop-down menu and pressing save. When I've finished, I can go back to my to-dos list and I will be able to hand in the work by pressing hand in. Again, I can leave a note for my teacher. And you'll see it's gone down here, it's turned green because I have completed it. Purple Mash will always have to-dos that your teacher has set as a specific to-do, but also lots of other things available to be used. There are games, there are activities, and also it has got an emailing function. When you go into Tools, underneath Communication, you'll find a button that says To Email. This is a chance for you to email the teacher with any work or photographs of work that the child might have completed at home. You can click on To Email here. And then it looks very similar actually to a regular email inbox. You compose a new email by going on the envelope here with the plus icon on it. You can type in the teacher's name to be able to find them, or you can use the address book here. Now you'll notice there's lots of imaginary characters in the address book. That's because your child is able to practice learning how to send emails by emailing one of these characters who will respond to them. So you select the person you'd like to email to, you add your subject line and your message, and then you can attach file by just clicking down here, attach file, and look for something from your own PC. Once you've chosen what you'd like to attach, it will appear here. And when you're ready, you can just press send. The email has now been sent. That's everything you need to know about how to use Purple Mash. Thank you and goodbye.